hits the land of... Mission Control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Bona.
I got him!
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot off. And here's KD for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. George with no one around. That one's good from the corner.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Back to KD. And the 3 off target. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Here's Embiid. Rebound by Smith.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Adams. Outside, KD. Out to Smith. In the corner, George with it. Back to Embiid. Rebound by Smith. A slow start here for Houston in this one. Searching for their first points of the game. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And here's George for three. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Şengün. And here is Durant. 5 on the clock. And some nice passing there by Houston. That's tipped. On the wing, George. Now Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
To the inside. To end the drought. Here's Adams. Another miss by Houston. The 76ers leading by 7. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Edgecombe with it. Rocket 6. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
To the paint, here's Adams. Can't cash in from close range. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Now, here's Maxey. Still yet to score. Durant feeling it out a bit. 1:30 left to play here in the first. And it's Bona with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Pass to Embiid. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And the Rockets making a change here. Maxey in the corner. Pass to Edgecombe. Trains it from beyond the arc. Edgecombe's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Philadelphia. Here's KD. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Now, here is George. Defended by Durant. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. Back to Thompson. No good with the layup. Outside, George. Into the lane. And the shot goes in. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still... still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Now Kevin Durant to the middle. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The three. The shot, no good.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Capella. Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Grimes. And he's good on the three ball.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And, Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Driving the lane. Missed inside. Rockets trailed by 15. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Grimes. In the corner, it's Oubre. Edwards looking it over. Down low. The shot by Watford, no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Finney-Smith. Now here's Capella. Finney-Smith tipped back in for two. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Okogie misses.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Down by 15. Screen by Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. They double team Şengün. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams changing it up here. The free throw dropped for Şengün. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected picks.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And Tyrese Maxey with the 3. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game. Thompson right side. Outside Durant. Shoots the 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to Maxey. Up and in on the layup. Maxey's got 5 now.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive but under control.
Durant, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Durant's got his second basket.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Oubre outside. Pass to Walker. Now, here's Maxey. Great defense that time from Şengün. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For Houston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Rockets trail by 15. And here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Durant with a wide open look. He can't get that one.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers lead by 15. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Here's Smith. Outside Durant. In the corner, it's Eason. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 15. To the inside. Here's Walker. Great defense that time from Şengün. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Outside, KD. A 3 ball. Smith, no good. To the paint. Kicks it out to Maxey. Now Drummond. Outside, Maxey. From deep, George. Doesn't go for him. Pass to KD. Out to Smith. For 3. Drops in the tray. Smith's got the first bucket of the third here for the Rockets.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Back to George. Outside, Maxey. Inside. It's stolen by Eason. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Edgecombe. Off target from three-point range. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Maxey's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And Philadelphia has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Tries it from the top of the key. And he knocks down the jumper. 10 points for him.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Who's got ball?
Edgecombe with it. 6 points for him. Back to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
On the wing, Thompson. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Locked and loaded. Edgecombe firing at will.
Here's KD. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Now Eason. still without a basket. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Philadelphia leading by 14. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Out to KD. Puts up a three. That doesn't go either for KD. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Edgecombe. Oh,
nice.
Look at that.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And Thompson throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Edgecombe. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. 14 points here for P.J. Edgecombe. Smith outside. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Back to KD. Out to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Houston. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 7 points. And so it's P.J. Edgecombe making highlights for Philadelphia. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range. In this one, we've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over to the left wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Smith with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game. Durant, no good. High post, Embiid. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Back to Thompson. And Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 16. The 3 from George. Hits it from three-point range. And GA, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
For the 3, that one doesn't drop. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Smith left side. Edgecombe with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. It's blocked. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Eason.
I got him.
And here's KD for three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's George. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Beyond the arc. Paul George grabs the miss.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Sometimes young guys struggle feeling like they belong in the NBA. Edgecombe can put that aside with this performance.
The three from KD. And Edgebona with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. Edgecombe with it. Clock at 6. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Outside, George. Down low. Here's Edgecombe. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Edgecombe's got 12 points here in the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to KD. Edgecombe with the steal. To the paint. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Looking to get back on track here. Tries again. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The 76ers leading by 23. Driving inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Edgecombe. The 76ers with another miss.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for VJ Edgecombe.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find it.
That free throw missing. So he comes up empty, missing both. It's George on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And it's the Rockets on the break. And then Durant with the jam. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Bona. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fader on the way. It's off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler.
You need to be locked in